Just wanted to do a different type of intro to let you know things are about to be serious. We are going to, this was an unscheduled video, so, this is just a video I'm making that I plan to stick by because I've been having some thoughts. And I think, so far, these are things that I like to try and keep. So, for stars, let's discuss more, urgent matters that are about to run out. So, the voting, as you might have seen, for the game for 2025, the first one we're going to be doing, it's been getting quite close on the votes. I'm actually really excited to see which one is going to win the vote. And remember, I've had no impact on this at all, but telling you which people's votes will not count. And I'm sad to say that whoever suggested Borderlands, their vote is gone at this point because they've not gone back to me. They've not put it anywhere in there. So, I heard that. Sorry, Flow Free over there is like, hey, you haven't played me all day. Do you wanna do it? Huh? And I'm like, no. No, I don't want to. You know why? Because you just made the pipe sound. You know, the pipe where it's like, I'm like, every time I make that sound, I have to go to the bathroom. So would you shut up? Anyway, let's look at the vote. So right now, this is what things are looking like. But I'm probably going to assume that will change quite quickly. After all, there is about 1 day, a little over 1 day, left to vote. And whichever one wins the most votes will be the game that we play at the start of 2025. And it will not only be the first new game, but it will be the first official video of 2025 we make, which I'm very excited to do. So far, it looks like there's a tie between Tetris Forever and the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And as you can see, both has also gotten there, but no one has done anything but comments. But you're probably confused what the comments are from. Let me show you. They're me. Because first I put on here the Borderlands vote, but at this point, even if we did include it, it wouldn't matter because the votes have gone too high. And second, I made a second announcement telling everybody I'm going to make a deal with them. Since, as you saw, the votes are dead even. Oh, come on. Really, game? Really? Really? I have to go. Fine, whatever. As you can see, since the votes are dead even right here, 43 and 43%, I made a little bargain. I'm saying we'll count it as both, so long as one doesn't pull ahead by 10%. So, with that said, I'm getting them both. As of now. I don't know if this will change, but at this point, if it does change, who knows? Anywho. Wow, none of that got copyright. Remember the da 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 da. You know, like the nutcracker music. I can't believe that did not get any copyright affiliations. That's nuts to me. Whatever. Anyway. So, with that said, that's the voting. If it does at some point change, then I will just change my opinion to whichever one wins. Besides, like I said, if it's only by like one vote, because there's only been like 7 people who voted, I believe, at this point. And again, I did not vote anything at all. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. But I will, in my next few videos, again, mention the voting just in case. And in this one, this will be probably the last announcement before 2025 hits. So let's discuss a few things that aren't so urgent, such as what's going to happen at the start of 25. And a few things after that. Also, if you're wondering, my headache, totally good. I feel great. Fantastic, even. So, let's actually right now talk about what game is going to happen today. I'm doing our Bart Bonnie. I know. We've done it twice in a row. We shouldn't do it 3 times, but the thing is, it's late. People don't like me being on the console using my headset when it's late, as well as VR, so I'm respecting their wishes. Bart Bonnie is the best way to do it, and also Mob Factory, if we decide to do it, we could just do it sometime after, but I mean, by the time we're done with the announcement, we're probably only going to have time for one video, because we were a little busy on work. I worked a little extra hour just to try and make up for stuff. But we will not be talking about that till I have an exact plan with that. What I will talk about, though, is stuff I do plan to do at the start of 2025. So let's get to that. For starters, let's discuss problems that we had in 2024 and ways I want to try and deal with it. So for starters, I did not ever finish the journal yet, and that might have been on my fault for being too well, I don't want to say lazy, but that is true. Ever since we got Netflix, I've been binge watching a lot of Lego Ninjago. I'm on season 3 now, and I'm really just trying to see what's happening on Hunted because I used to watch a lot of it, okay? The first few seasons I barely remember, but for me, seasons 4, 5, 6 were all very rewatched seasons for me. And even 7, because I own most of those on DVD and would rent them from the library a lot. So after season 8, it's like, what the hell happens? Well, unfortunately, when season 8 was being released on like Cartoon Network at the time, I was still a huge fan of it. And I was still watching it 24/7 as if anytime I could. There might have been like a few seasons I missed, like 6 and 5, but I did eventually get them on DVD, so I made up for that. Oh, and also 7. I missed 7, but that was probably because of school and stuff. But when I did start season 8, I was around in high school, and classes were a lot more slower and stuff. So I tried my best to watch through it all, and then vacation hit. We went up to the lake for season 9, and I missed around half of it. And then after that, I have no idea what happened besides the movie, and that was it for me. So can you blame me for wanting to binge watch it all and just like go back? I mean, if you were in the same position, I clearly wouldn't blame you, but I mean, sure, we could have done reactions on it, but honestly, when I watch it, I'm quiet, which is weird. And I've already seen most of them before, so I don't know what the point would have been. I do want to say, though, if we ever did want to do a reaction for, like, season 3 of What If, I've still not seen it. Which is shocking, because I thought I would, but I guess Netflix trumps Disney Plus right now. Who knew? But, yeah. I'm just saying, I was watching that a lot, so that's probably why I wasn't recording as much as I should have been. And I take full responsibility for that. But, sorry, that's just the middle. But by the start of 2025, some things are going to change. For starters, we're always going to do 2 daily videos. I don't care how long I have to record it at night late. I'm going to do it for you. And I wanted to do a daily video series, but the thing is, at this point, it may be pretty impossible to land, so we might have to be a little adjustive. So, yeah, let's first start about games we did play and things we never finished. So, we got a list. We got a big, gaping, hot list of mess. And you've probably seen some of these. Most of these are abbreviations, so I'm just going to read them out to you. The 30 to 1 hour slots. Right there. King of the Bridge, House Flipper, Luck Be a Landlord, Isle of Arrows, Defend Your Crypt, Mini Metro, Mini Motorways as well, Peglin, Card Shop Simulator, and Dicey Dungeons. The ones that were over an hour, ignore this first one that's crossed off. I can't live with electricity. I don't see us returning that for quite a bit unless you want me to. I mean, it would be a pretty bad thing to stream probably, but also I feel like we just need to level up our brain before we go back to that. So maybe not the first month, but maybe the second month of 2025, we'll go back to it. I don't know. Anyway, after that, Emperor, Shogun Showdown, sorry. Casey's Mod, and Hexels. That was a little out of order. The over 2 hour slots there, you only see two of them, Hitman 3 and Maneater. And the horror, we only have three. Bendy and the Dark Vibe, we got close on that one. Hello Neighbor, we just started that one. And Mr. Ops Playhouse, which I have not checked on those videos in a while, so I have no idea whether or not people actually won the thing for wanting to continue it for secrets. And then way at the bottom corner there, Backwards Horror Games, Haunt the House. And then I put the daily videos up here that would be Lego and Sparks of Hope, and then Shotgun King. So let me see, 15, then we got another 5 there, so that's 20, 21, and then 24. 24 games in total that were on this list that have still not been finished, and things that I still want to finish. That's a lot, especially considering the fact that, oh no, we got VR, so that's one more. What else do we have? Let's see. Oh yeah, we have the Bart Bonnie collection. That's the second one. And then, oh yeah, that's right. We did Mob Factory, so that's 3. So, 27 games. That's almost enough games to play one game every month. That's crazy. And considering the fact that I said 2 videos daily, yeah. 7 times 2, 14. There's still 10 games there that need to find a time slot. So, what are we going to do about this? Well, I thought long and hard, and I even been looking back every now and then, especially like right now, and seeing that not all these have been getting a lot of recognition that they used to be getting. So here's what I'm thinking we do. We're going to solve this with you. So what I mean is by the start of 2025, it will be our first little thing I'm doing. I'm calling it a weekly poll. And this poll is going to have a voting. And basically, throughout these votings, we're going to tell you certain things of like, which of these games do you want me to continue? Which of these do you want me to leave alone for now? I'm not saying we're going to like completely kill them. We'll go back to them eventually. I'll write like a sticky note or something, but we'll leave them alone for now until we can get like more things off our plate, especially because that's not even to mention there are still other games out here that I want to try. There's like, oh god, I forgot to put things like Temetsi on there. Oh no, I forgot Temetsi. Oh no. Oh yeah, there's also Thief Simulator I wanted to try. Balatro, I played that a lot in my free time. I think it would be very fun to try that on the channel at some point. Oh yeah. And then there's other sortsments of games like PopCap and Tetris Forever probably is going to be coming soon. Just alone, there's probably like 10 other games that I could list right now that I would love to try to put on this channel, but things that I try not to do just so that we can try and get through these R1s. So for those games right there mentioned, we're not going to focus anything on them for a bit. But by the start of 2025, and I mean it meanly, when it hits 2025, I'm going to be getting on my phone and be like, okay, guys, it's time to start a brand new poll. And the poll will probably go something like this. I'll put a list of like 3 games that you want me to continue. And then at the very bottom, I'll probably be like, continue all 3. And from there, I'll just add them back onto our list. So for now, we're just going to say we have a whole new list of games we're doing. And I'm even going to make it official by writing them down right now. 1, VR. 2, Sparks of Hope. I'm just putting an acronym on that one. 3, doing Mob Factory. I feel like that one could get quite far. 4, Bart, Bonte. There we go. There's our 4 so far. And of course, I'm going to put number 5 here for whatever wins the vote by tomorrow at midnight. So there you go. That's what we're going to do for a little solution. We're going to let you, the viewers, decide which games we're going to keep and which games we're going to toss for now. But I can promise you at this point, even though some of them may be ignored now, I promise you that they will come back eventually. I don't know how long that will be, but I will try my best to bring them all back. And that's not even to neglect the other things I have in store for in 2025 and things that I want to try. So, for starters, let's mention the other things on the channel that are not strictly gaming. For starters, this. This is a brain teaser. It's a puzzle. It's something challenging. Something that I think would be really fun to do on this channel. Find, like, things like this that can challenge my mind. And to just, like, try and solve them on, like, a live video. And then you guys can just watch me reacting to it, figuring out how to solve it. I think it would be fun. And I do know a few YouTubers who have actually, like, made a career off of, like, puzzles and, like, solving things. And I do, in fact, have some Odd Pieces jigsaw puzzles way over there. As well as some other pretty good, like, challenging stuff around my house. And, let's see. There's also, like, some bit of brain teasers around here. Like, some things on paper, but I don't really want to do those ones as much. And, obviously, like I said, have Netflix now. So, you know, in fact, I want to put that in, like, a little 6er. Oh, crap, I messed the spelling up. Hold on. It's sloppy. Netflix game. So what that means is, because I know Netflix can be quite exclusive for some people. But what I want to do is a cool idea where we could at one point vote for an exclusive Netflix game to play and make it a challenge to beat. And I don't know what all of them are, but there are a few that, like, look interesting to me. Others, in fact, they look a little weird, especially like the mobile apps, but there are some good ones. And unfortunately, some of them that are good are unfortunately on phone. Now, I do want to tell you one thing. I do, in fact, have a way to adapt to it. I've had this thing for a long time. I almost just lost it. But yeah, it is one of those little ways that people can, like, link up their Oculus to the TV or, like, their little phones to the TV. So I think what we can do is it's quite simple. A phone goes in here, a cord goes right here, goes into the capture card, and then that capture card gets linked in back here, and then the other linkage goes right into the computer, and then my phone goes like this, and I can go. I think it could be quite simple. It might be a little hard for editing at first, but I think we could get used to it. So if that's something you'd be into, because there are, like, a few good games on there I know about, like Terranil, I've been wanting to play for a long time. There's also Movement Valley 3, which got released not too long ago, I believe. And I did, in fact, used to play Movement Valley 1 and 2, so I would gladly do the whole trilogy at this point. And there was also, like, probably some other interesting mobile apps that we could try and play, but I'm not making any promises that I'm going to play them all with no ads because that's just ridiculous. But I mean, some of them look quite fun, so if that's something you're into, feel free to let me know. And I'll put this back before I lose it. Sorry. Anyway, that's that. But also, I have Disney Plus. I now have Netflix as well. So among those, we have two streaming services. So I feel like at this point we should try and do some reactions. Not everything on our channel has to be gaming. Some of these things could be reactions. Some of them could be like puzzles. Others of them could just be like me talking to you right now about life and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you think about that, and maybe we could schedule something like that. And then there is another matter in accordance to just how we're doing now. Don't get me wrong, I'm very appreciative for where we are right now. Especially, we've been rising quite nice. Like, we're now at 92 subs. That's crazy. And unfortunately, we still not set a goal for 100 subs. I feel like at this point, we might just want to like push it to the next sub goal, but I'm not going to do that. So if you have any ideas for like what we could do at 100 subs, whether it be something like we shave the mustache or we get a green screen or there's an exclusive game that we should get or maybe save it for PS5 or something like that, and feel free, let me know. But there's one thing I do indeed plan to do at the start of 2025. It might be in the first week as well, because tomorrow I am going to try and set up a Twitch account so we can finally look into how to do Twitch live streams, because I've been told it can really rise our like interest with most people, and it can also rise our sub goal quite fast, and might even be able to provide us with some equity. I don't know, a better way to say money, but it might be able to just make it so we can get to that goal of being like full-time YouTuber a lot quicker. So I don't know. We'll try and figure a date out. I've still got research to do on it, and also gotta, even if I do in fact do it, need to figure out a game that we need to play for the stream. It might be a combination of like certain games I enjoy or like just a mixture of variety, but I don't know. I'm sure we'll figure it out, and who knows, maybe it could be like a voting or something. But yeah, that is that. Also, I want to tell people that in accordance things, I might be busy on certain days and stuff. Like, I know classes should be kicking up back up in about a week or two, so need to be cautious on that for sure. And then there's also the fact that um I think I need to contact certain people tomorrow, so if anything happens that's like really drastic, I'll let you know. But yeah, just those certain things. I'm trying to think if there's like anything else that's important that I need to mention. But other than the fact that there's like certain reactions, like I said, that we can't really do like Squid Game because I've already seen season 2 now. It was incredible. I'm so excited for season 3. And I don't know, just other stuff that I plan to do. But I think that's everything. So yeah. That is everything. So like I said, games on our plate that I want to try and finish, but we will have to try and figure something out for those. And two, the voting. It's closing soon, so get over there if you want to vote. The only two rules are, first, I will try and complete the game. as long as I don't despise it 200%, as well as get all the DLC. And then the second rule, is that you can only ask for games on consoles that I own. So basically, don't ask for any PlayStation games because I do not own a PS5. We own an Xbox One. We own a Nintendo Switch. We own a Oculus Quest back there, so that's VR. And then we own Steam, which is just any computer game you can think of. So you cannot ask for any sort of like PlayStation games, okay? And unfortunately for me, that means I cannot play Spider-Man or Spider-Man 2 or Miles Morales. And yeah, I have seen that you could somewhere get them on Steam, but the thing is I don't own a PlayStation, so I would need to get the controllers, and that's just the first bit. The second bit is our computer. It's not that advanced. So please don't go asking for games that are like going to require a high graphics card. Because we just don't have that. We don't. But other than that, that's basically everything I want to talk about. And with that said, I will see you in Bart Bonnie. I said it again. I can't stop saying it. I don't know why. I will see you in the Bart Bonte collection. There. That's how you say it, I think. I don't know. I might be saying a lot of things wrong. But yeah, I hope you're excited for the brand new year. I know I am. And I really hope we can really push it. I mean, we've already reached almost like 95. We're at 92 subs right now. It's not even been exactly 3 months yet. But it is going to hit, or will, about 3 months very soon. Very excited. I wish we were around longer. Otherwise, I would have maybe put some together like a little edit of like all our best recaps and like things. But who knows? There's always next year. So, my recommendation for all you watching and for all those of you who are still watching now and are very interested in all the changes we're making, then I'd recommend I guess if you're like more like what's the right word for it? You're passionate about the channel like I am. Then there's a few things I would really appreciate. One, you could like this video. The second is you could subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you can be notified on a lot of things. And then third is you go right now to the votes and you vote for whichever game you want to win. There are 4 options. Third one is both games, but there's a tie for Tetris Forever and the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, because I saw that they were both on a great sale, and they will be by the time that the voting ends. So I'm going to say we're getting both of them right now because they're on a tie. And surprisingly, no one has done any votes for the comments, but I have heard a few friends of mine, and especially like people who have other interests in games, and some of them which I do actually have. So I will put a suggestion probably about that for the next new game we do after we do the first video of 2025. And I do want to let you know there will be 2 videos if there is a tie. So it will be just 2 separate games, 2 videos, if that's what happens. And again, if it's only off by like 10%, like 1 vote or 2, then I'll just suck it up and get them both. I don't mind. I put the both tab there for a reason. Clearly, it's pretty split so far. So I think it'd be cool. I don't know which one I'd be more excited to play though. I mean, Tetris, like, I've not done in so long, but Tetris Effect has been on my wish list for quite some years now. And same goes for Kingdom Battle, and that's been around a lot less than Tetris ever has been on my thing. In fact, when I had a flip phone, it was even one of the very only games I would play on there, and I loved playing every second of it. I just would not be on it much because apparently I was encouraged not to be on my flip phone that long because I get a bill, like you basically get a bill for every minute that you spend on it. So That's why I only play it every once in a while. And I did try find a few versions of it when I did get my real phone, my little iPhone, but unfortunately, through some stupid coincidence, you just can't get a good version of it without ads or not a full-fledged version of Tetris. So it's pretty tied for me which one I want as well. So the only vote that I would say is both, and I would hope for a tie. But again, I have no part in this. But that is a promise I'm making you. Anyway, with all that said, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the Bart Bonte collection. And I think today we may be moving on to some of the factory balls and Sugar Sugar, as well as some of the other ones that were in the bottom right. But if you're not interested in that, then I will see you tomorrow. And oh yeah, I almost forgot. One other thing we're doing at the start, especially right now, is there's a few games that are like top priority. So basically, when I wish to record these games, they will be the very first games you see at the start of the day. And there's been a few, because of like how the internet works and everything, that we have been moving closer. So let me start with the list. First game, we already told you about this, Hitman 3. It takes a lot of usage from the box, so it just needs to get done first, especially because the videos are longer. Second, I think at this point we can confirm Sparks of Hope is on a secondary priority, because not only does it kind of use a bit of the box, but also it takes a lot of time, sort of like Hitman does, in order to record, except not as long. But the second type priority, right next to Hitman, is VR. It drains the box like crazy fast, and it also is very limited on how long you can play on the VR headset before the battery completely drains. So from now on, I'm saying VR, top priority, Hitman, second priority, and any games that take long to record, third priority. That's how we're going to run the show from now on. So starting tomorrow, the first game you'll probably see me doing, I believe, is Job Simulator, because I still want to finish that. So I will see you in VR tomorrow if you do not want to watch the Bart Bonte collection, part 3. Anyway, with that said, have a wonderful day, everybody, and I hope you have a happy new year. And if you're seeing this at 2025, then I hope we've stuck to our word so far, and I will see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out as always. I will see you next time. And, again, let's just, hope, things go up. And good luck on the voting. And if the voting concluded, then I guess you could type whichever one won in the comments if you want to. And I hope you enjoyed it. But yep, that's the plan. I'm going to stick to it. I promise you that. See you next time for more. Bye.